Hey, it's Tracy Taylor from the Hawk Morning Show with another web exclusive. And today I'm joined by Sherry from the Homeless Coalition of the Southern Tier. This is so exciting. We've got music for the Mission event happening on Tuesday the 18th, which is tomorrow. And this is happening at Davis College. It's actually a sleep out. Now, people don't realize this. I think those of us who are blessed to have homes and heat and cars and food on our table, sometimes we don't think about the fact that there are actually a lot of people here in the Southern Tier who are struggling. As a matter of fact, Mayor Rich David just announced this initiative to get homeless veterans off the street. And I can't remember the exact number, but it was like 21 to 27 homeless veterans had been identified in Binghamton and are now in some sort of housing or substance abuse program. They're getting the help that they need. But that's just a small number. There's a whole bunch more. We're talking men, women, children. Homelessness is a big issue here in the Southern Tier, and you guys are on a mission to change that.
Yes, we are. We are actually a collaborative effort and a nonprofit of 30 organizations within the Southern Tier that serve homeless individuals either by providing housing, providing substance abuse services, mental health services, supportive services, food, referrals, a whole bunch of things. And you're very right about the number of homelessness. In fact, in 2013, we counted 949 homeless individuals and families. Broome County alone.
Are you serious?
The Homeless Coalition actually has 5 counties: Cortland, Shenango, Otsego, Delaware, and Broome. But Broome County alone had 949 homeless individuals. And we did a point in time count, which means we pick a day. We did it in January of this year, and we picked a day and we said, okay, we did a count in all the various places. And this involved a huge effort of people who basically went out and physically counted the homeless individuals, those who were sheltered in the shelters and in programs, and those who were unsheltered. And in 2014, we found 309 total, with 39 being unsheltered, about 13% of those, and 19 families that were homeless at that point in time. With kids.
Oh.
That was a 33% increase from 2013. We don't have 2014's full numbers this year, but we expect that to continue to be an increase.
I mean, that is just heartbreaking, especially with like the weather today. It's cold and mushy and rainy, and I just, oh my goodness. I mean, not to downplay adults being homeless, but I can't fathom a child not having a bed to sleep in.
I think people have a sort of an idealized version of homelessness. They think maybe it's a certain type of person, but really homelessness touches everyone. Employed, unemployed, mentally ill, substance users, veterans, individuals with developmental disabilities.
There are a lot of people who have jobs. You might work with somebody who has a job and doesn't have a home and might not even realize it.
We have several people in our programs who come to our shelter who will have a job but have nothing else. And people don't understand that. And you bring up a very good point about the weather and the time of year. The Southern Tier Homeless Coalition has a no-freeze fund. And what that is, because nothing is free, you can't just shelter someone and be able to give them a bed for nothing. But what we're able to do is we're able to provide, through this no-freeze fund, we're able to provide housing in the emergency shelters for a night until the person can get up the next morning, go to, for example, Broome County Social Services and access services and see if they can get more assistance.
And that's actually where Music for the Mission comes in, because this is happening at Davis College tomorrow, Tuesday, November 18th, 7 o'clock, doors open at 6:30. We're going to have music from Jared Campbell and When Oceans Rise, and tickets are $5 at the door, and every single penny that is raised benefits the Homeless Coalition's No Freeze Fund, so that we can make sure nobody is having to be out in the freezing temperatures. And they're saying this winter is going to be brutal.
It is going to be brutal. In fact, usually the no freeze time officially runs from December 1st through April 30th. We are actually going to start it early this year. More than likely, we're going to make a motion to start it immediately this week, because of this polar vortex that came down. And then we will usually extend it out. Well, we have to extend it out one of two ways. Whether if we have the funds to continue, we extend it out as long as needed. But a lot of times that's the issue. We need funds. You know, last year we had a $4,000 grant. We used every penny of it, plus other funding, to house 90 individuals and families just here in Broome County. And this year we only have about $1,800, and that's why we're looking. We don't have any word yet on a grant, so we're hoping that we can count on the generosity of our communities to support other members of our community.
I'll tell you what, this community is phenomenal when it comes to helping out. We just did our food drive, and we raised many tons of food to feed the hungry here in Broome County. And it's amazing to me the people who step up and help out. More often than not, it's people who've been through really rough patches in life, people who have had to stay in shelters or had to use food pantries, that are the ones who give people who don't have anything, but they scrape something together because they know what it's like to be so down and out. And so if somebody is not able to make it to the Music for the Mission concert at Davis College tomorrow night, how else can they help out? How can they make a donation?
They can contact us through the website that they want to make a donation. They can contact anybody from the coalition.
And your website is southerntierhomeless.com. southerntierhomeless.com. And if you missed that, if you look down in the little description box below this video, you'll find the website. But again, that's southerntierhomeless.com. Sherry, we wish you so much success with your event. We think what you're doing is awesome. And hopefully we'll be able to push out homelessness here in the Southern Tier.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate it.